Hi, today we're doing a tutorial about shooting portraits with harsh sunlight. So on a day like today, when the sun is very bright, it's pretty challenging to take flattering portraits. Why? Because the sun is very harsh and casts very harsh shadows, which are generally speaking not so flattering. So a solution to this is turning your subject with their backs towards the light. So there's no direct sunlight falling on their face, and the light kind of wraps around the subject and gives a very flat kind of light on the face, which is a lot more flattering. One important thing is to underexpose your shot a little bit. So if you expose for your subject's face, the background gets blown out too much, and it's better to underexpose a bit and then later on bring out the shadows again in post, so you retain those highlight details. You can also solve this by using a reflector, but we thought that that was too much hassle for a shoot. You can also use off-camera flash, but that's even more hassle, I think. So one way to make the sun a little bit less harsh is to filter it through, for example, leaves, and put your subject against a darker background so they get a nice rim light around them, so you have a little bit of separation. So you can use this technique at any time of the day. It's actually the middle of the day right now, and it still works pretty well even though the light is really harsh. But it's the prettiest to use at sunset, so you get really nice soft light. So I'm going to demonstrate this together with my wife Hermine, who is 35 weeks pregnant now, and I'm going to shoot some portraits of her, and she finds this pretty awkward, but she's going to do it anyways. Yay! In this first example, I'm shooting Hermine on a place which has filtered sunlight. This makes the sunlight a lot softer, giving Hermine a very nice flattering kind of light on her face, but also making the background have nice rich green colors. Then we moved to a spot which still had a nice dark background for some separation, but also had the sunlight directly hitting Hermine. And as you can see, the contrast increases, which makes the light on Hermine a little bit less flattering than the previous example. Here I wanted to show you what direct sunlight looks like on a day like this. And as you can see, the colors are nice and rich, but the contrast and shadows on Hermine's face are really harsh and not so flattering. And Hermine can hardly even keep her eyes open because the sunlight is so bright. Then we moved to a spot which had unfiltered backlight, and I made some shots from above, so I could get a darker background for some separation. And this is what it would look like if I would have shot against a lighter background.
So thank you for watching today. We really hope you enjoyed this clip about the lightning situations. And if you like this clip, please comment, like or subscribe. Bye!
Hermine does it in one take.